Welcome to match 4, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a junior heavyweight showdown. Mitchell Hess versus Warhorse.
But Warhorse plays by his own set of rules. Rule number 1, Warhorse rules ass!
Mitchell Hess already in the ring. These are two of the competitors that are going to be in the UWF Junior Heavyweight Tournament at Rebellion. Mitchell Hess getting ready to take on Warhorse as Warhorse makes his way to the ring. Coming up short in his tag match on the UWF High Stakes Spectacular pre-show. Nonetheless, he's looking to come out strong, looking to rule ass as he takes on Mitchell Hess. Both competitors need a win here, as it's going to show who has the advantage going into the tournament. This could be a first round matchup for the tournament. The bracket has not set up yet, so when we go to Japan for UWF Live at Rebellion, we're going to see how these two fare. But as of right now, we're going to see them collide tonight. Mitchell Hess versus Warhorse. We're going to get this underway, but first, here's a quick word from our sponsor.
Adrenaline junkie? Isn't it time you tried Ego Chaser and took things to the limit? Enjoy these sexy shots of extreme sports and base jumping. But we mostly sell energy bars to desperate middle-aged men who haven't played sports for years, but are suddenly obsessed with triathlons. Hey, you could be a super athlete, even though you have an office job and a family you ignore. You don't have time for real friends. You're a warrior. It's an energy bar that's all about you. How big is your Ego Chaser?
And we're off. Mitchell Hess versus Warhorse as Warhorse immediately hits a drop toe hold and taunts here. This is a high stakes matchup as we're going into the junior heavyweight tournament. You got to think the winner of this will have the utmost momentum going into the match. It was a shame we couldn't get a Mitchell Hess entrance, but the sound guy somehow lost his music. Gotta have words with that sound guy. I heard he's been falling asleep on the job lately, but I'm just a commentator, man, and I can't do anything about it. Nonetheless, Mitchell Hess is going to get a reversal and go for a little bit of punches on the Warhorse, trying to show that he's going to be competing here as well, but he gets immediately hit with a shoulder block into punches by Warhorse, trading back blows that Mitchell Hess had given to him, and it looks like Warhorse is going to pick him up, and just with the knee lift right there, very strong offense coming from the Warhorse, as Mitchell Hess is going to really have to try to come back here as Warhorse hits a shotgun drop kick to the corner, and he's going to go for the pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count right there off the shotgun drop kick. Too early to be putting it away. Mitchell Hess has got a lot more in the tank. Mitchell Hess at the High Stakes Spectacular actually won the 357 Club Championship Battle Royal. He was our inaugural 357 Club Champion. For a big total of about 5 minutes, he got challenged by Drago after the Battle Royal, and Drago Spearheart defeated him in quick fashion, much like Drago defeated Dom Hess in his debut. Drago Spearheart defeated Mitchell Hess. I know Dom Hess was probably proud of Mitchell for winning that Battle Royal, but immediately wanted to disown him after losing that quickly to Drago, as Warhorse gets him on the outside of the ring, and he's running back, hitting the ropes, and hits a suicide dive onto Mitchell Hess. You got to think that's going to deal a lot of damage here. This match has been all Warhorse so far, as Warhorse hits that suicide dive. As there he is, diving through the middle ropes. We're getting the replays on that action. And it looks like he's going to try to pick up Mitchell Hess and get him into the ring, and he's going to go for a cover right here. Cover off the suicide dive. 1, 2, and that's just a 2 count right there. Warhorse trying to put Mitchell Hess away. Has got a couple 2 counts, but hasn't done enough yet, as Warhorse is going to hit a last call. Big slam by Warhorse, but it looks like Mitchell Hess immediately is going to come up with the comeback Clubbing blows into the Listo kick right there. Mitchell Hess hitting his comeback, trying to get back into this matchup. Clothesline into the Bulldog. Now we're cooking with gas as Mitchell Hess is trying to mount this insurmountable comeback. And he hits an Eat Defeat, his father's finisher right there. Eat Defeat by Mitchell Hess. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count off the Eat Defeat. That could have finished Warhorse right there, but it is not going to be enough as he hits the stomp and ties up a little bit. Warhorse is going to get a reversal. Let's see what he sets up here. They're kind of circling each other now. Dom Hess goes for a discus and immediately gets caught into a hammer fist. Warhorse is going up top. Is he thinking the double stomp? Double stomp by Warhorse. Double stomp right to the chest. 1, 2, and just a 2 count. That's not enough. False finish there. Mitchell Hess kicks out. And that just shows Mitchell Hess is going to persevere. If there's anything this kid's got, he's got guts, and he's got enough to stay into this contest and kick out of that finisher right there. It looks like he's going to set Warhorse up. Haymaker punch going to the outside. What's he going for here? He's getting up on the ropes, aiming toward the outside. He's not going to do this, is he? Oh my God, superplex to the outside. Superplex off the ring to the outside as we get a replay on that there. Wow, what a maneuver. Superplex onto the outside. That had to take out both men, not just Warhorse, but also Mitchell Hess. High risk maneuver, but maybe it'll be worth it. Maybe this will be enough to put Warhorse away as he picks him up. He's going to try to get him back in the ring, and he does. But Warhorse is quickly going to get up. That suicide outside superplex is not enough, and he's going to get him in the ring and hit a 7th heaven pile driver. Big pile driver dumping Warhorse on his head. That could have knocked him out, but it didn't, as he's going to pick him up into the suplex. No! Suplex into the cutter. Wow. Suplex into the cutter jawbreaker, as it looks like Mitchell Hess is going to pick him up, possibly going for a kneeling facebuster. Yes, kneeling facebuster. Just trying to wear Warhorse down as he's got the stomp. And it looks like, ooh, that's a unique submission hold. We don't see Mitchell Hess doing a lot of submissions. That's a stump puller, I believe it's called. Very unique submission hold. We don't see it very much, but Warhorse is going to get out of it. But Mitchell Hess is quickly going to hit an elbow and a DDT, faint DDT by Mitchell Hess, as it looks like he's got him up, and he's gonna, oh man, he's taking that top cover off the turnbuckle. He quickly gets it off. I'm surprised the ref didn't stop him as he gets that cover off the turnbuckle, and he's going to whip Warhorse into it. He's going to go chest first off the turnbuckle and then get caught in the electric chair. No, Warhorse is not going to get slammed with the electric chair. Instead, he's going to reverse and get Mitchell Hess into the corner. Oh no, he's not going to do it. He's smashing his face inside the metal turnbuckle. Oh my God, into the metal turnbuckle. That busted him open. Into the metal turnbuckle. Just relentless slams by Warhorse, who's going to go to the top and hit an elbow drop after hitting those slams into the metal turnbuckle. That's going to turn the tide for Warhorse right here as he did all that. Wait, Mitchell Hess is going to reverse. Mitchell Hess has got one last gasp of breath into the roundhouse kick. Apparently those smashes to the turnbuckle, to the exposed steel, wasn't enough as he hits a German suplex into a ripcord lariat. How much does Mitchell Hess have in the tank as he's taken all this onslaught by Warhorse, and it hasn't been enough to put him away as he's surmounting some offense back against him there as he's setting up something. He's measuring in the corner. What's he going for here? Oh my God, flip DDT, busting Warhorse open himself. Big front flip DDT. Wow, you don't see that move very often. 1, 2, kick out by Warhorse. Warhorse is going to kick out of that. The DDT not enough to put him away. Mitchell Hess is going to try to get some offense, and he's going to get it. Discus clothesline. 1, 2, no. 2 count. Warhorse kicks out. Wow, 2 count, and the Warhorse gets out of discus clothesline, but there's the discus punch. Discus punch. He's hitting Warhorse with everything he's got. 1, 2, no. 2 count, not enough. The discus clothesline, the discus punch. Warhorse will not stay down, as Mitchell Hess is going to get him up. Go for that suplex cutter. He's going to get reversed. Warhorse is going to go to the outside, and he's going up. Springboard double stomp. Springboard double stomp. No, that's a reversal, but Warhorse quickly gets a punch after Mitchell Hess rolls out of the way, and Mitchell Hess gets him into the turnbuckle. Elbow for the reversal, and he throws him into the metal exposed steel of the turnbuckle once again. That's coming into play, and now he's going up top. You gotta think he's setting it up. There's the double stomp once again after throwing him into the metal turnbuckle. Hits the double stomp. 1, 2, and 3. Warhorse defeats Mitchell Hess and gains some momentum going into UWF Rebellion, going into the junior heavyweight tournament, as we're going to get some replays here showing what happened in the action. This was a great match, great showing by Mitchell Hess, but it wasn't enough to put away the Warhorse Jake Parnell, as Warhorse gets a really great victory against Mitchell Hess. He needed this momentum after the loss at the High Stakes Spectacular. He needed this momentum going into the junior heavyweight tournament, as there's the first, I believe that was the first double stomp that Mitchell Hess kicked out of, and there's the outside superplex. A lot of great action in this matchup, but it is ultimately the Warhorse that comes out on top as he celebrates there. Just a lot of things to celebrate. We've had a great show so far, and we're only about halfway through. Stay tuned, we've got more going on, but there you have it, the Warhorse getting a victory over Mitchell Hess. You know, I'm not sure Jim Cornette would really like that match. A lot of indie things happening there. He's probably not going to like this tournament very much. We're probably going to get ripped on the experience, but nonetheless, that's Warhorse with an impressive victory, and that's going to do it for match 4. Like I've said previously, if you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ding the bell to stay notified, all that good stuff. Match 5 is coming soon, coming to you in the next video in this playlist. Until then, I am the Generic Commentator Man.